Welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Well, it is so good to be here with you today. I hope that all things are going well for you. I hope that you're experiencing a beautiful day. Well, I decided to get started on this now because all of a sudden it got cloudy out and it appears as if the it's gonna rain, but it's not in the I don't see that in the forecast that it's going to rain, but yet it does appear as if something's going to happen. And we know from last time that it got dark quicker around 6 or so, 6:30. It became dark. So I decided to get started a little bit earlier, and we probably won't stay as long as before, but we'll just play it by ear and just see what happens. Well, I am so happy to be with you today. Why? Because it is beautiful here in my garden. It is just looking fantastic uh, in terms of the weather and the temperature. I think today it got to 71, and I was just so amazed at how warm it was outside because I came out, layered up and just expecting it to be cold. And then when I stepped out and the sun was shining, it was just bright and beautiful, I realized that how warm it was and how just really good it is to be out in the garden. It was so good out that I had cooked myself some pumpkin and squash soup, and I decided to come on out and sit on the deck and just soak up the sun. Here I was eating like this. I felt like a sun worshiper. It just felt so good to be warmed by the sun. And I am using my other phone, my old phone that I used to use before, because the phone that I have now just seems to be acting out. I don't know what is going on with it. So, hello, Sonia. How are you? And who else is with you? Um, I can't see that. Oh, green. Oh, gardens are me. Hi, Bev. How are you? I'm getting a reflection on that there. Let me see. Oh, I can. So I also have my laptop here so that I can read the comments because the phone has been acting funny. I don't know which one, but one of them. And so I'm going to be looking down and looking up at the same time. All right? Not at the same time, but throughout. Let me see if I can change it and put it this way so I can read your comments. I'm getting a reflection. But anyway, let's keep moving. Let's keep it moving. Doing well? Oh, that's good, Bev. I'm glad you're doing well. It's so good to know that things are going well for you as well. The thing is, read in another language? Double check your translation with the Google app. Sorry about that. So the thing is this, is that we are going into a new month in just a few minutes. Not a few minutes, but it feels like that. In just a couple of days, we're going to be in November. And I realized that I have not planted my tulips. Put in the chat if you've already planted tulips or if you're planning to plant your tulips and your daffodils. I have not planted my, yes, oh, my bouquet. Thank you. Yes, this is very much the last of the flowers. My zinnias. I saw this beautiful zinnia. I said, oh, I'm going to have to cut it and bring it in. And then these mop heads, these are from last or 2 weeks ago, and they've been sitting out here and doing just real fine. And this one I just cut. This is a fresh one. And some more zinnias here. But check out the cosmos. The cosmos were just what I needed to add to. You see that? Does that look really nice with the cosmos? Just adding that little style. there to the bouquet, making it just look really special. Yeah, so thank you for pointing that out, Bev. I'm glad you saw it, and that I'm glad that you appreciate it. And then also on my table here, you can see those green tomatoes. Yes, and also a lot of pumpkins and pumpkins really, and those dumpling pumpkins, the little small green and white ones. My husband, he really did all of the work. He cleaned out that side garden, my naturalistic urban cottage style garden on the side where the cars are parked on that side. And so we were able to gather the last of the pumpkins and squash from the vines that were just trailing all over the place. I'm so grateful to him because I told him that I was actually going to go out tomorrow and do it because the weather's supposed to be warm again tomorrow here in the New England area, here in the Boston area. We're going to go back up in the 70s. Isn't that fantastic? So I have to get a lot of this work done, garden work done, and cleanup done this week because next week, you know what? We're going to be dropping down into the 40s, and it's not going to get that warm. So I have my phone here, and I'm going to just look at the weather, and I'm going to tell you the projected weather for the next couple of days here in my Zone 6 garden. It says here today the low was 51 and the high was 74. Thursday, tomorrow, it's going to be 74. Friday, 75. Saturday, sunny, 78. Woo. Then Sunday, we're going to have rain, 61. Monday, uh, the low is 47 and it's going to be in the 60s. Then listen to this. On Wednesday of next week, it's going to be 35 degrees is the low and the high is 48. And Thursday is going to be 30 degrees is going to be the low and the high 53. And Friday 36. So Thursday of next week is probably going to be the first frost. Isn't that horrible? We're going to have the first frost. Oh my goodness, it is going to be cold. So I have been looking at my different bulbs, and I still have my bulbs. Yeah, my tulips. These are the pink impression and the red impression tulips that I need to get in the ground, and I have to decide which side I'm going to put it on. But I think that I'm going to put both of the tulips in the front gardens. Yeah, I'm going to put these in probably the other side where I have the roses and so forth, my jewel tone garden. I think I'm going to put that one in that side. And then I have the other one, let me get here, this one here, which is Purple Raven Infinity. I'm going to put these on the other side where the lilac bushes are, because the lilac bush is purpley, and it will look really pretty. It will, and with the white, I think it will look really good on that side. And I was really concerned because I said, wow, this is really late for me putting in tulips. And so I checked the bulbs because usually at this time the bulbs get kind of soft. And right now all I can feel is like one bulb that's kind of soft. But the rest of them feel pretty oh, well, this one, nope, that's soft. Oh, I'm missing. I'm not gonna get them all because some of them have dried out. I've kind of waited a little too long, but a lot of them still feel good. So I definitely need to get them in the ground this week. I gotta get them in the ground. And then I also have my narcissus. Yes. And these need to get in the ground too, and I have to decide where I'm going to put them. I might just put them Um, I usually have like them in the back, the very back, like that I call my wall alley, in the very, very back where the hydrangeas are and the hostas there. So usually I start off with the daffodils, then the hostas, then the hydrangeas. That's the idea. So I think I'm going to thicken them up by adding some more daffodils. And I have these, the Dutch Masters. So these Dutch Masters are going to go in the very back garden. And I think I'm going to just put these throughout the back here too as well. So I think that is my intentional game plan for this week, the rest of this week. Because next week, it is going to be the first frost. And it looks like it's going to be a hard one, a 2-day frost experience for the garden. And as you can see, my beautiful tree back here is doing fantastic. The maple tree is doing really well. It's turning a nice golden color. And at first, I thought it was going to turn red because the tips were red, but now it's truly looking golden and beautiful. And what's going to happen with that rain that's coming and the cold, my tree is going to be bare soon. Yes, bare. And that's going to just expose me to everyone and everything. I'm not too excited about that, but I am excited about the garden. So yes, it has begun, the cleanup time has begun, and I definitely, that's what's on my mind. And so that's the question. What is on your mind? The question is for you, and I've shared what's on my mind. 2 things that I need to do is to get the tulips and daffodils in the ground, and then I need to continue with the cleanup. Yeah, and oh, you know what else I need to do? My my cannas and the elephant ears, I need to get them packed away. That's the other thing. Oh my goodness, I just thought about that. That's right. I had to get my cannas packed away, the elephant ears packed away, and yes, and oh, I have a rose bush that I need to plant. I think I could wait on that one, but I have a plant. I have quite a few things to do in the garden. So I've just shared what's on my mind. What is on your mind? What are you thinking about? What's going on? Now, as I said, I had to pull out my laptop here because it seems like the chat that used to be scrolling on the phone I'm having some problems with it. So if I look down and look up, please forgive me. All right, so I'm going to go back and look at what you all have been saying and commenting. And I see some of my buddies are here on with me. I see Deborah is here. Yep, so Beverly was first in the chat. Beverly says, good evening, Miss Catherine. Oh, wow, she's first. I should have a prize for the first person. Anyone who's first on the list, that they get something special. Maybe I will do that coming up later on. Give a special gift to the first person who shows up in the chat. It's usually Sonia. Sonia, hello, Catherine and Gardens are me. Sonia's usually the first in the chat. Sonia is my moderator, and she does a really great job of welcoming you all into the chat and keeping you all, keeping me on time, saying, come on. She starts putting down, grow, 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 grow together. The Catherine's got at home. And I know, ooh, it's time for me to come off of this live. Yep, she's our moderator and she keeps us under control, keeps everything under control. Thank you, Sonia. Sonia says she's doing well, thank you. Gardens and me doing well too, that's great. Beautiful bouquet as usual. Thank you so much. And for those who just came on, yes, I am gathering the last of my flowers here, and this has been a really good year, I think. I've really enjoyed making these floral arrangements, and I've enjoyed the flowers that I've seen come out of my garden. This year, I've really enjoyed the zinnias. They didn't grow like how I would want them to grow, but for some reason, I just, when I needed them, they were there for me. And they have been looking really good. Look at the size of the zinnia. This is a big size zinnia, and I think this is from the Dollar Tree, the giant cactus size zinnia. Very, very beautiful. And then these are cosmos. Now, this cosmos, um, they had self-seeded from the jewel garden over on the other side there. And I had so many of the cosmos self-seed on that side of the garden that I actually transplanted it to another section, and it ended up just looking so good, flourishing really well. I'm very happy about that. And my hydrangeas, these mop head hydrangeas, at first I didn't think I was going to have any hydrangeas at all. And they actually did what the plant was supposed to do before. It's the endless summer hydrangeas. And these are Nico Blue. And they actually had a second, this is the second um, round of hydrangea blossoms. Usually hydrangea blossoms, or these, the mop heads type, they only flower once. And if it has, or if it experiences a really hard freeze in the spring, that can kill the buds, the flower buds, and then you don't have any flowers at all. But this year, I got flowers. It was just wonderful because there was a hard freeze in the spring, this earlier in the year, and I thought I wasn't going to have any blossoms at all. So this to me is such a blessing. That's my point. You know, it was just really a gift from the garden to me. And so for me to be able to share this with you just makes me happy. And one of my other plants there, it still has flowers, and it's actually developing more flowers as we go along. So I'm just feeling really good about that. Let me continue to welcome everybody. Uh, Francesca said, it's like here, but we are heading into the low 30s. Oh, so your temperatures are similar. Hey, Francesca, how are you, honey? It's like, she says, hello, chat. Yes. Gardens Are Me says, well, I guess I'll be planting my garlic. Oh, Beverly, you mentioned garlic. I kept saying I need to plant the garlic. I need to plant the garlic. Well, I need to go and get the garlic and plant it because I went to the store and forgot again to get some organic garlic. So I need to go and get myself some garlic and put it in the ground. So thank you for reminding me. That's what's on your mind, planting your garlic, huh? Darlene Brown, how are you, Darlene? Hi, Darlene. How are you? It's so good to see you too. Francesca says hello. What did you say, Francesca? We had some frost, but not a hard frost. That's what Francesca says. Deborah says hello all. Hi, Deborah. How are you, Deborah? You know, I had to get excited about today because next week it'll probably be too cold for me to be outside. I'm gonna have to be inside with this. I'm not gonna be out in my garden sitting here enjoying the beautiful temperature, and it's getting dark already. Deborah says, my spring flowers are still blooming. I guess it's not too cold yet. Yeah, well, you're in zones 8, I think. You're a little warmer than we are, because we're in 6. And so you will have your frost date is probably a little later than ours. Vintage Gardener, Brooke, you're here. Brooke is in the house. Brooke is in the house. I should say the chat. How you doing, Brooke? I've enjoyed your your different videos and the tour that you were taking with your mother. I liked that one. That's a beautiful estate. And I like the shade garden areas. You know, I love hostas. I have a lot of them in my yard, but it's I like that. I love the that look. Um, yeah. So you're doing oh well, and okay, and I see that you are trying to continue to work on your new garden space that you've created with the roses and so forth. So that's very good. That's very good. Um, so where are we? My sunflowers are on fire here in Texas. Really, Sonia? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I am so glad that back into the gardening. I think that is really good that you are able to now continue your gardening and the things that you said you've been able to do already. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Sonia. You're doing so good. Guys, let me see. Darling, Debbie, and Deb and Brooke. She smiles. She's happy to see you all in the chat. Yes, and Vintage Garden says Andalusia is very pretty. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but yes, that is very pretty. If you did not see Brooke's um, video on that tour with her mother, she has a picture of herself and her mother on the thumbnail. Take a look at it, and you might get some ideas, especially if you have a shade garden. It seems like there were a lot of trees and things, and you will get some great ideas from that. And I think that's really nice how you're able to do those tours. And I know you are touring with other YouTube gardeners too. I saw that you had some of our Zone 6 people. Yeah, I think Hooks and she always talks about Home Depot. What's her name? Roots and Hooks or something. She's not too far from. She's here in Massachusetts, I think. Yeah, I think she was with you as well. Um, but anyway, yeah. So I think I greeted everybody. Yeah. So now, what is on your mind, people? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? Vintage Garden said, I planted 11 roses this past weekend. I have 9 more to plant. I think I have a bunch more roses coming in this spring. All right. Brooke is designing her rose garden. Her rose garden. She's putting together a rose garden. And so she's working very hard at getting them in the ground. I don't know where you find the time to do all that you do. You have so many projects going on there, but I know that you're a creator. You just see the vision, right? And you just want to create it and get it in. And so you need an assistant. You need to find a young person who loves to garden and who wants to get a little money to help and assist you. You need an assistant. Someone to help you. Russ, lovely patio of flowers. I'm a guy and we can't do this. Why can't you? There are plenty of guys who come on, Russ, that come on our channel here and who are gardeners. They do a lot of this. So yes, you can. Yes, you can. You have to be an intentional gardener. And on that note, Russ, I just wrote my new book. It says Easy Garden, Easy Guard. Oh, I can't even say my own book. Easy Guide to Intentional Gardening for Beginners. So if you are, thank you for the plug. If you are a beginning gardener and you want some tips and tricks on how to garden, I have created a real easy guide with some basic information to help you with the process of starting your garden. But yet, you still have to do your own research, and there are plenty of videos available throughout the gardening world here on YouTube. But if you want something to have in your hands-on, with some basic information on how to garden, well, you can find it on Amazon, and it's called Easy Guide to Intentional Gardening for Beginners, written by me, Catherine Constant, Catherine's Garden and Home. And the cover is a picture of this year's summer garden. And it is laden with pictures to inspire, as well as an introduction. And I took different pictures of different things here. And then I have getting started tips, planting techniques. I talk about harvesting techniques, preserving and using your produce, which I've been very big on. We create and all of this food and make all of this food, but then we ask ourselves, what's next? What's next? Well, it's time to watch some of those the cooking channels, and use your produce in recipes, and also preserve your produce, canning and freezing it, in dehydration. And then I offer you a grid so that you can map out your garden and start to see, well, where do you want to put your flowers? And then you want to look at your garden and look at all of the different areas, the shady section, the sunny section, which gets both sun and shade. And then you want to choose the plants that fit that, get the enough sun and the needs and so forth. And then I have a place for your garden goals and your winter goals. But something that I have done also is I've given you a planet area where each day you can decide what are the tasks that need to get done. I need this for myself too, my little garden planner. So, Russ, you can create your own flower garden too, and you can also grow your own food. You just have to be intentional about it and decide that I'm going to make this happen. And each year you'll get better and better, right, people? I have some gardeners here that when they first came to me and started joining and listening to my channel, they didn't know what to do. But now, like Deborah, she's a pro. Deborah Theodore, she's a pro gardener. And Sonia, she's a pro gardener. Yes, she is. She's able to figure it out. And where's Monica? Is Monica on? Monica's another one. So yes, you can. Yes, you can. Thanks. I must be slow. No, you're not slow. Deborah says, oh, Ross, you can grow your own food. I would start with tomatoes. See, that's what we're here about. We want to grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's Garden and Home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. And we sing too. We sing on this channel. Russ, Sonia, homegrown food makes people live so much longer. We do agree with that. Sonia says, I was like Russ. Francesca says, that sounds super yummy, Deborah. I love making homemade soups from the garden. Yes, I don't feel bad, Russ. I killed cactus too. That's right. This is a good group of people. We can tell you that, some people make gardening look so easy. And it can be easy sometimes. But then also, it's a process. And you got to be, as I said, intentional. Be an intentional gardener. And so you can get this on Amazon, by the way. If you go to my website, which is catherinesgardenhome.weebly.com, and you can click it from there, or you just go on to Amazon, put the title in the search engine, and my book will come up. And this was on the top 10 new releases. It was in the top 10 for new releases in let me see, for what did they say? Yeah, the top 10 new releases for English gardens. That's right. I made the top 10 of new releases on Amazon. I was just like, woo. And I have another journal that actually was number one, the number one release for at least 2 weeks. And I'm new to this. I'm just enjoying sharing what I do know and then trying to inspire others. So these little things, that's the other thing. In the garden, you have to learn how to enjoy the little things in the garden. It's those little joys. It's seeing that one blossom, seeing that one rose, smelling it, seeing it open up before you, planting and seeing things grow, harvesting your fruits and your vegetables, and then cooking them and eating them, and then knowing that it's your own food, your own natural food that you've grown from your own land that you are now indulging in. It is a beautiful thing. And then being able to sit here on the deck and enjoy my garden is just a wonderful, wonderful experience. Oop, I'm using my old phone and it's telling me that my time is almost up. So I'm not going to be much longer, but I just want to continue to just let you all know how much I enjoy you, and I'm so thankful. This has been really a wonderful growing season, and each and every year has just gotten better and better. Why? Because I have you. It feels like it sounds like one of those songs. In Mr. Rogers, right? You know, he says, ah, na 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 na, just like you. I wanna live in the neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. While we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Well, you are my community garden, and I really love you. And I think I've been saying this for a little bit, is that community is sacred. Us coming together is a sacred time. It's a time for us to share and enjoy one another and to encourage one another and to bring joy to one another. And definitely you all make me happy. I have to say thank you so much. And I hope that you feel this joy that I'm feeling in my heart right now too. Because it's getting dark and I know it's going to have to end soon. Oh. Anyway, Russ says, yep. Who's this? I have J3GS Farm, Catherine's Garden and Home. Hello, hello, how are you? Ross says, I bet you live to 110 years old eating such homegrown food. Well, I don't know if I'm going to live that long, but I know that I'm going to enjoy living. That's for sure. Um, Everyone's saying hello. Hello to J3GS Farm. And thank you for coming and joining us. I think this is the first time I've seen you in the chat, and I'm glad that you come to join us. Yes, Monica, I've been here number 4 in, I believe. Watching you have given me my garden style of planting. I have? Monica says I've given her a garden style of planting. That's good, Monica. How you doing, sweetheart? I was wondering, where is Monica? Didn't you hear me call your name? I called your name. I didn't see you in the chat, but I called your name. Why? Because you're beautiful. You inspire me too. That's right. Does me. Love here, says Bev. Yes. Beverly, I didn't comb out my hair and showed my afro, but it's a little afro-y here. Yes, you're my inspiration to stay natural, to be my natural self. You've given me courage to wear my hair in its natural, beautiful state. And each time I do it, I feel more confident and I feel blessed because I know Bev would appreciate it. So I thank you. Thank you so much. Um, Jim's been, I don't know what, okay. Monica, yes, Monica, and so are absolutely beautiful soul. Thank you, Monica. You are too, honey. You are, but it still looks good. Thank you, Bev. Miss Catherine, I've been knowing you for a good while. You have? Oh, J3GS Farm. Oh, you did? You have been following? Oh, well, that's nice. That's nice. I'm glad. I've been around here on YouTube for a while. Um, I think on this particular channel, Catherine's Garden and Home, for the last, 3 or 4 years now. Yeah. So that's good that you've been following. Well, it is getting dark here, and I know that I'm going to have to start earlier, but I just wanted to come on and say hello to everyone. Now, if you have not hit the like button, hit that like button. I see you all there, and I only see 5 people giving me a like. What happened? Come on, show some love, give some love, and hit the like button, and hit the notification bell, and also the subscribe button if you have not subscribed to Catherine's Garden and Home, so that you can participate in more videos and that you can be a part of this community. We welcome all as long as we are respectful of one another, and we've come here to bring joy, to set the tone for the rest of your week, that you can feel the joy and feel the love. Yes. And know that the world might be going crazy, but that doesn't mean that you have to follow it. You can be intentional, enjoy creation, enjoy your garden, enjoy other people, enjoy your food, be thankful, be grateful, be full of love, be positive, be optimistic, be all those good things. Obviously, I'm feeling very good. My spirits are up, and I just am thankful. So it is getting dark out here, so I'm gonna have to end shortly. But anything you want to say, put it in the chat. That is kind and good and encouragement, an encouraging word to everyone. Say something positive. How is okay? I'm going to ask you this question: how is your garden growing? And if it's going well, leave a good, put a good comment about your garden, what you love about your garden, in the chat before we leave. Come on, everybody, all 16 of you that are watching. Let's go. That's the teacher in me. Okay, so come on, let's go. Hey, I am your cheerleader. Yay for gardening. Yay for the beauty of the garden. Look at that. Look at that bounty. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, my battery's low. I'm using my other phone, so it's telling me time to come off. But look at that beauty. I just picked those tomatoes, those green tomatoes today. And I put my pumpkins out that have not ripened completely out, because it's with the sun will help them to ripen, and it's nice out and it's dry. So I'm gonna leave them out for the next couple of days so they can ripen, and they will be they'll do just fine. I'll have them. They'll get a thicker, tougher skin, so I can enjoy them. But it is time for us to go. So I'm going to read through here and see what you all said. Monica says, grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. In Catherine's garden and home. Hit the like button, gardening friends and family. So beautiful. Francesca, stay warm and have a wonderful Wednesday night until we meet up again. Yes, Francesca. J3GS Farm says, be blessed. Yes, I agree. G Mama Grows. Hi, baby. How you doing? Growing like weeds. Yes. Everything's going like we. Oh, wow. Monica, my garden is beautiful. Live how the sun hits. You live or love how the sun hits it. Hits it. I think that's what you said. The sun hits is shine. Okay. Gardens Army says, stay blessed, everyone. Nighty night. Gardens Army says, G Mama. Everybody's saying hello. Love my glasses. Need cleaning, says Monica. That's why you're typing. um, G Mama. G Mama, did the birds leave any sunflower seeds for you? Laughing. Well, it is dark here. So I am going to say goodbye and thank you all. Thank you, Sonia. Wow, it's getting dark real quick. Isn't that something? Let me stand up. See my beautiful tree? See that? For those of you who are in the warm climates and you don't experience the foliage and changing of the leaves, look at that. That's my golden tree. I know that fall is here whenever that tree turns that beautiful color. Well, have a wonderful, wonderful evening, everybody. Thank you so much for coming and joining me here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Have a nice night. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, everybody. Bye, Brooke. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. In Catherine's Garden and Home. Gee, Mama, I'm so glad that you caught us before we're leaving. Have a wonderful evening. God bless you. And I'll see you in November. I'll see you in November. I'll see you in November. God willing, and I know He is. Have a great day, everybody. Bye. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home.